Welcome back to the lunch table, everybody. Hip hop food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz, and before we start this podcast, I like to give a little bit of spiels in the beginning, and I just want to give a huge shout out to my guy, not Matthew, because he's been trying to put me on with hella artists, and there's been times where I'm just like, nah, I'm cool, but then I've been starting to pay attention to him, and he's really been putting me on with some people. So this next guest, he actually comes from San Fernando Valley. And he has some shit that's like bumping in the streets, man. I think he has about 10 million views on like one song called "Bout Me."
Hey, we got 11, bro.
Oh, it hit 11 now?
Yeah. I need all them numbers, bro.
He goes by the name of Devour, and
Hey.
this will be Devour's first interview ever. So, Devour, what up, man? Welcome to the lunch table.
What's the deal, brody?
How's life, bro?
Shit. Perfect's a pretty bold word, but pretty close to being perfect, bro.
Why is that?
Everything's just going up, bro.
So, my man, you have a project out right now, Different. What's so different about it from your perspective?
I just feel like everything from A to Z, bro. I feel like my approach, I feel like there's a bunch of different vibes that are very different through the project.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just different, bro.
Yeah.
Hell
So I guess to really tackle that, because especially since this is your first interview, and yo, bro, like I was looking all over the internet, I'm like, this motherfucker doesn't have a bio anywhere.
Yeah.
He doesn't really say much about his personal life and whatnot. So it's
Yeah.
like, who is Devour aside from like the rapper? Like, what's your government first and foremost?
Damn, my government? Damn, I'm gonna leave that to you, bro. You gotta do some research and figure it
Damn,
out.
okay.
Yeah. I'm on my diamond in the dirt that ain't been found type shit, you feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
So then, just as you, like, who were you before you were even a rapper? Like, what were you doing before you were even a rapper?
Shit. Just average street shit, bro. I was in the street I wouldn't say trying to find myself, because I feel like I've been found myself, but I mean, just doing average shit that people do from the street. I was in the street trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I come from a big family, so I don't know.
Like, how big we talking about?
Oh, no, we big, bro. We deep.
Yeah?
Yeah, we deep.
Like, you have siblings?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
Are you the eldest?
Mm-mm.
The youngest?
I'm the youngest boy. Then I got two younger sisters. Yeah.
Okay. So do you ever feel like you need to be a kind of like that older brother type figure?
Oh, yeah, definitely. All the time. Shit, if I could... I mean, as far as, like, anyone in general, I feel like if I could kick some dope knowledge and hope that people catch that live shit, I'm going to, even if I don't know you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I wish I would have had more of that where I come from, but people are just too stuck in their little world that we don't really get there.
So you never really had somebody to look up to while you were growing up?
Now, well, I did, like, my brothers and shit, but I wouldn't say I mean, because I did grow up with my brothers, but they were kind of far, so I wouldn't say that I grew up with them like that, if that makes any sense, you feel me?
Yeah.
But
So you guys were kind of distant growing up?
yeah, I mean, the age gap is pretty big, and then they already had their own lives cracking. They live kind of far from me, so yeah.
So you were kind of like the man of the house, like after your brothers had left.
Kinda. I have an older brother that's 2 years. I think our age gap is 2 years, but we just live different lives, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. So what about your younger siblings?
I got two younger sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do they see how do you think they see you in terms of like you being a rapper and you like doing your thing out here?
I mean, I think they trip out because, like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but everywhere I go, especially in my city,
People know you.
Yeah, everybody knows me. Bro, I was just at the 7-Eleven right here. I got recognized.
Yeah.
So, like, this shit's going up, bro, and I feel like if I have to try to say the perspective, if I was, like, speaking if I was them, I would trip out. Like, damn, my brother's actually doing some shit. Like,
Yeah.
because I get, like, screenshots and messages from them saying, like, yo, people pass by bumping your shit, and it's crazy, bro. Hell yeah, that's just a trip.
And how does that really make you feel? Because, it sounds like you came from a life where you never really expected any of this to happen. You just walking down a 7-Eleven, you get noticed. You probably walking around hella places and people recognize you. And you're coming from a place where you weren't supposed to make it out.
That's kind of some of what it feels like, to be honest. Because people ain't got nothing to look up to where I'm from. Ain't nobody made it where I'm from. The only thing we're known for in my city is weed and porn, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I'm trying to kick that door down, and I'm trying to really make that shit happen, because if I would have known somebody really made it from my city, it kind of would have gave me a little more, I guess you could say, hope. And like, damn, if he did it, I could do it, but we don't really have that.
So do you feel like you're that guy?
I'm trying to be. Yeah. I feel like I will be. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. If I stay focused and just keep on going, I feel like I can be. So shit.
So what made you want to transition out from like that street life into becoming Devour with the government name that I can't find yet?
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like you can't do both. Like if you want to, bro, because look, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to make music. Like my mom got videos of me when I was a young ass kid, already trying to rap at the camera and shit. I was like 3 years old. But the minute I got the chance to actually do it, I feel like I had to sacrifice because I know I can't do both. So I was still doing little shit here and there, but once I felt like I started succeeding and really making this shit happen, that's when I was like, yo, I gotta let this shit go. So
yeah,
I feel like you can't have both. Choose one. I'm gonna choose music.
So then, like I was bumping Different, and then you talk about some real shit in there.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to sacrifice your street life when you were talking like somewhat about street life during your project?
Well, honestly, I caught a case when I was 16, and we'll keep it short. I don't want to get too tapped into it, but they were trying to give me 10 years, 6 months, and 3 days as a 16-year-old, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
I would have still been in jail.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was kind of a little eye-opener, even though I was still a little hard-headed after that, but I mean, shit. At the end of the day, all that shit catches up to you.
So it was kind of like just the realization that like, oh shit, like my life could have just been set for the next 10 years.
Hell yeah.
So you really kind of used rap to improve your situation and make sure you didn't go back?
Straight up. In a sense. I mean, I guess you can say yeah. Hell yeah, because if I wasn't in the street, I was focusing on music. So I was like, shit, if I stay focusing on music, I'm not going to be in the street no more.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to make that sacrifice and see where that shit takes me. And I always told myself, if I really want something, I'm going to go get it. And ever since I've been honest, staying consistent, staying focused, good things have been happening. And I feel like I believe in God, and if you believe in God, you got to believe that there's devils too. And I feel like if God really sees that you're sacrificing shit to make something happen, especially if it's for the better of your life, he's going to bless you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck it, we're going to run with it.
Now, is the street life the only thing that you sacrificed?
I mean, nah. Because, like, growing up, I played football, I played basketball. And I guess it's kind of like a chain reaction because I couldn't play high school football because I was getting kicked out of too many high schools. Straight up.
Crazy.
And I guess you could blame the street life in a way because I was already doing stupid shit.
Yeah. Oh, so you've been struggling with like balancing your real life and
since
like
I was
street
young,
life
bro.
forever,
Hell
man.
yeah, since I was a young boy, young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who really like put you into that?
It's just the environment. I mean, I feel like I just got caught by it. I feel like I didn't want that, but it just happened to me.
Yeah. And
I've always been the type that I would never ball up for nothing. So I was like, fuck, if shit's happening, I'm going to deal with it. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. Come on. And just kept bad shit. Only bad shit comes out from it. And yeah.
Yeah. So then what good has really come out of rapping for you?
Shit. Just actually doing something I really love doing. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like,
it's even crazy that you say that because, something that you really love doing, because you grew up in an environment where I guess based off what you're saying, you didn't really want to do any of that shit.
Nah. I mean, yeah, I got a little thrill out of fighting people and shit. But I mean, that's what just young, I guess you could say, ghetto babies have. I mean, but I didn't want to get too tapped in like that. It's just shit comes with it, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I got to deal with it.
So you kind of just had to roll with the punches.
Yeah, just got to roll with the punches and do better at the end of the day.
Yeah. So going back to the question, what good has really came out of like rapping for you?
I feel like I'm not doing dumb shit no more. So I feel like that's a big thing. Just blessings, bro. I'm able to provide for my loved ones now without doing negative stuff. I just feel like the whole nine. Yeah. It's like a job that you love doing. Shit. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a job because...
You actually love it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Straight up. Shit, shout out hip-hop, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
No, because, I mean, you know, people really look at it like... I think I meet a shit ton of people and they really take it as like a 9-to-5 type of thing, you know? But it's like...
Oh, you got to, bro. I feel like it's like if you don't clock in hours at work...
Are you ever going to get anywhere?
Yeah, like, if you ain't going to work, how you expect to become a manager or some shit, you feel me? So, you ain't really doing dirt. Same shit with music. Yeah, you're at the end of the day, you call your shots, you're your own boss. As far as whatever, like, you got to wake up, tell yourself, yo, I got to do this, got to do this. The more you do it, the more you going to go up.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. It's with anything, bro. Hard work. Stay down for the come up, and it's going to work.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Is there anything that you've came up on recently that you never really expected?
That's a good question. As far as what? Like material stuff? Or like anything in general?
Yeah, as far as like something that's helped boosted your career.
The love from the cities I go to, bro. I feel like that's like one of my biggest motivations. Because like growing up, yeah, when you're a little ghetto baby, you run into people, you start making enemies. And he say, she say, blah, say, blah. I wasn't used to seeing smiley faces, bro. But now when I'm at the mall, I go out to eat, and I get recognized, people come up to me smiling, like happy. And that shit motivates me, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's just crazy. Because I was never used to that. I was just used to like, oh shit, hey yo, we about to get into it. Or, hey yo, like, some shit's about to happen. And now it's just like, they just come up to me, hug me. Like, it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And we're talking about, because I think I was peeping on your Instagram one time, and then I actually seen that post.
Oh, so you lurking?
Yeah, I'm lurking, man. I like to find some research.
Nah,
you know?
you good.
Except for your government name, which I couldn't find.
Hey, that's going to be a tough one, bro. That's going to be a tough one. Hey.
But, you know, I think I was actually in the room with Matthew when I seen this post, and there was a photo of like you and like a little girl. And I really thought to myself, like, damn, like, I wonder why somebody like this really, like, you're really, like, for me, it seems like you're the type of guy who won't post shit just to post shit. Like, you post shit with a purpose.
Yeah.
So in that moment between you and that little girl, like, how exactly did that affect you?
I mean, for the people that are just listening, it was a little girl with special needs, right? You seen the photo.
Yeah.
And, I'm never gonna forget that day, bro, cause it was at a meet and greet in North Hollywood at Ink Bums, and there was a fuckload of people there, and
how many people you think?
I would say like 350.
That's crazy.
And this was like what? How far back, bro? It's like 3 years ago, huh? Maybe like that was like 3 years ago.
This was before Different.
Yeah, bro, before Different, and she comes in, she could barely walk.
She was a little bit more...
We'll just say special needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it as special needs. And she comes in with a notebook in her hand and a pen. And I'm like, damn. The thing that tripped me out is like, how did my music touch her?
Yeah.
You get me? Like it's just crazy, man. Like, I would have never thought that. That's just crazy, bro. It's like, it's different. It's a different situation. Like, yeah, I know I got people that show love, but a person like that, she couldn't even talk. Like, and like, she was so happy to see me, bro. Like, when I hugged her, I felt her shaking. And I was like, damn, bro. Like,
Like, you really affected her life at
Yeah,
that point.
straight up. And that's why I got that up on my Instagram, because it was a moment I'm never going to forget.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I think it's crazy to know because, like, your sound is very particular. Like, it's very West Coast. And, to me, it's like, whenever you come from a place, I feel like your sound is always going to be familiar to the people around, but you never really know who you're actually going to affect.
Yeah, you don't. Shit, you don't. And I feel like that's the beauty of it. You never know what you're going to tap into or, like, who you're going to touch. And shit, I've came across a lot of different scenarios, bro, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And see, that goes back to what you asked me earlier. I feel like that is what came out of music. You asked me what good has came out of music, that. Because I felt like if I was too tapped in on the street, I would have never came across any of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's crazy.
At this point, you're affecting people's lives on, like, a really good note.
Yeah, and that's just dope, bro. Like, that's one thing that keeps me going. It's nothing but motivation for me, bro. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So then what was really the motivation behind Different?
Damn, there was a lot. I went through a lot of things in my life.
What, like 12 tracks?
14.
14?
We were going to put 16 because I got like damn near 30-some.
Uh-huh.
I've been working, and a lot of things fall into that. It's crazy.
Like what?
The spaces I was in, the trials and tribulations of life, like things you go through and how to balance it, like a lot of stuff.
What was like one trial that you can share with us?
Damn.
One that just sticks out.
There's a lot, bro. Be honest, there's a lot. Hell yeah. But one I would want to shed light on, I'd have to think. I have to think about it.
We got time, bro. We got
There's
time.
a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones that I would want to just say. If I was able to, I would tell you all of them, bro. But
yeah.
damn, I would have to think.
I mean, let's see. You got a lot of tracks on here. I would say the most sentimental one from when I finished listening to it was Lil Bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So how'd that one come about?
I got him on my neck right now, bro. That was my little bro right there.
Mm-hmm. Like blood or?
Nah, we wouldn't. Blood wouldn't make us any closer. I've known him since I was like 9 years old.
Yeah.
And yeah, that shit's crazy. He passed away like, what's today's date?
Today is.
He passed away March 5th. That was like what, 3-4 months ago.
What exactly did he do for your life when you guys were growing up?
He's one person that I wouldn't say changing, because to each his own, like as far as decisions they make. But he's one person I was showing that there's a way out this shit. Like, come on, bro, let's get the fuck out of here. And we've always had that relationship. He was my little brother. And I can't say that about a lot. Like, I don't really have little brothers like that. I'm the youngest from my family, so when I caught that bond with him, it was just like, shit, I'm big bro's little bro.
Yeah. So he really helped motivate you to get out the streets too.
Hell yeah. Shit, I'm telling you, you can't do both. You either do this or do that, and I chose this.
So, from your perspective, like, why can't you do both?
It's like, I don't know, I feel like whatever you do, you gotta give it your 100%. And I feel like when people make it off like giving that 100%, it's because they focused on one thing. That's doing two things. Like,
I feel you. My cousin always be telling me, you can't half-ass two things, just whole-ass one thing.
yeah, it's like, yeah, you got to go hard on one, make that work, then once you achieving that, if you want a number 2, then go get a number 2.
I feel
number
you.
3, number 4. But I just feel like I had to focus on one thing, and that's make it. You got to make it, bro.
And now with all your focus, like, specifically geared towards music, how exactly has your life, what do you expect more from, like, the future out of you?
Just keep leveling up. Keep getting better and better. Stay smart. Keep good energy around me, because that says a lot. Yeah, shit. Give back. Pave the way for people that come from the same shit I come from. Straight up.
Why are you prominent on giving back?
Because Where I'm from, no one ever gave back. So shit, if I get that opportunity to make that happen, shit, I'm gonna make it happen. No one ever did it for us because no one ever, I guess, was able to.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm able to, shit, we on.
So then are you hoping that different kind of opens up the doors for other people of your community to know that there is something better than just the street life?
Hell yeah. Just look at me. Whenever you need motivation, use me as motivation. I don't say that like on a high horse or nothing, like in a cocky way or nothing, but it's just like, if I did it, you could do it. At the end of the day, that's what it really is. How are we any different? If I did it, you could do it. We're both human beings. We both bleed. We both
Amen
cry.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah, we both feel pain. Shit, go get it. Straight up.